Hello, everybody. I hope you are keeping yourself safe as well as busy in these times of quarantine. Today, I thought I would discuss with you a small topic: outdoor advertising. As we know, advertising can be classified in many different ways. We can either look at it in the form of direct and indirect media, or we can look at it in the form of the different media that we use, such as print, broadcast, online, and so on and so forth. Another approach towards looking at advertising is looking at indoor and outdoor advertising. Outdoor advertising means advertising which uses outdoor spaces, public buildings, and other facilities to promote certain products and services so as to be accessible for all to look at. Outdoor advertising is also called as out-of-home advertising. This is because it is seen in the spaces that are outside of your home. When we talk about certain types of outdoor advertising, we can talk about the following. We have billboards or hoardings. We have digital advertising. We have lampposts or posters. There is transit advertising. There is outdoor furniture advertising. And finally, there is spatial advertising. So let us quickly take a look at each one of these forms. First of all, let us explore the most obvious one of all, which is hoardings and billboards. You must have seen, as you were passing by many locations in your car or sometimes in a train, you see these enormous billboards which advertise certain products or services. These are very widely used also in the political arena during the times of election, especially in the southern states. These hoardings are used, which are almost 40 to 50 feet tall. So these are known as hoardings or billboards. Billboards are also very attractive because billboards often look in terms of electronic displays, which are visible at night also and add to the attraction of the cityscape. Having talked about billboards, I will now like to take your attention a little bit towards digital outdoor advertising. Digital outdoor advertising usually employs digital technology to create very high-end, appealing advertisements, which you might have seen very often in shopping malls or railway stations or other such spaces where you have large digital displays which have audio visuals running on them, which look very attractive in the outdoor spaces. Another very popular form that all of you must have seen is lamppost advertising or poster advertising. Poster advertising is perhaps one of the oldest forms. It started off in the olden days even with movies being advertised on posters. Political parties were very often advertised on posters. Nowadays, lampposts are a very suitable frame to put up poster advertising. Usually these are very economical and therefore used for small businesses which have a target area in the geographical location where they are located. So you would see very often gyms and spas or beauty services or even tuitions and coaching centers advertising on lampposts. Another form of advertising is transit advertising. Now, transit advertising is very, very interesting because transit advertising makes use of vehicles. You might have seen on metros or on buses, you have very large and very appealing ads displayed. Now, the advantage of this is that they have a movement to many different places and therefore a wider reach of audience is achieved. Another form is street furniture. You must have seen very often in parks or at bus stands or metro stations. You see large advertisements and very attractive billboards being displayed. This is known as using your furniture, outdoor street furniture, as a display area. Sometimes special kiosks are also created. We also have canopies. Very often educational institutions, banks, etc. make use of movable canopies. Canopies which are set up in different locations to advertise certain products or services. Last but not least, we can look at spatial advertising in terms of installations or very interesting kinds of usages, exhibitions and displays which are made in public spaces. These are slightly more exclusive, not used for all products, but still used on and off. And these also have a very specific audience and usually are very appealing to that particular kind of audience. So that's all about the different types of outdoor advertising, let us quickly run through the benefits of outdoor advertising. Getting 24/7 attention. These displays are up for a certain fixed period of time and can be viewed by anyone at any particular time during this time period in which they are displayed, because they are available. Second thing is that they are usually very cost effective. Very often they involve print solutions which work out very, very cost effective. The third point is that they are usually very appealing and attract a lot of attention from far away, especially at night. If it's a digital display, it adds a lot to the beauty of the area and captures a lot of attention. Last but not least, outdoor advertising usually builds a very good brand loyalty, as customers like to look out for these particular ads, and it captures their imagination. One very good example of this is the Amul hoardings that you see. People who are familiar with Amul's style of advertising, and mostly people in India are, always look forward to the kind of different current events that are always showcased in a humorous and very touching manner on the Amul billboards, and usually they are very, very current and up to date. Therefore, that's something that establishes a brand loyalty. People look forward to the Amul style of hoardings and Amul advertising. So that is all about outdoor advertising. I hope you enjoyed this particular lecture. If you have any doubts or anything that you wish to clarify, please get in touch with me. I hope that we all meet again very soon. See you next time. Goodbye.